early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Academia School Simulator. So I have learned that there are 12 days in a school year so far, so this is the last day of classes. This should be quote-unquote the exam day, so to speak, so that, or maybe tomorrow's the exam day, I don't know. But our students will be moving up if, they succeed and staying in the same class if they fail. So maybe some sophomores might also just be pulled back to freshmen because they're going to do so bad. But I don't know. Either way, we are going to get a ton of juniors, so we have to fill up these areas here right now because you don't want to leave our juniors stranded, okay? We need to make sure that they have a nice place in which to learn, and that means that we have to make their classrooms up right now, because otherwise we are basically screwing them out of an education. That is not what we want to do at all. We also want to keep everybody healthy, so we have to make sure that we do our cafeteria right, because of course we're building additional walls. We have to remove everything that we can. That means just getting rid of the doors, getting rid of the walls, and remaking our cafeteria zone because the zones are very, very finicky, you guys. Super finicky. So let's go ahead and put our doors up in here. Oh, what did I just do? Did I actually not place... Did I place the door there? I did place the door there. Alright, I just did not place the wall there. Aha! Understood. Alright, so we of course have to make sure that these are all right. We don't have much money to work with, so I have to be very, very careful not to overspend, because if we overspend... then, well, game over, you guys. Game over. That's just how it works. So let's go ahead and do something like that. And, of course, something like this as well. We can probably get in maybe, I just want to put in maybe 10. So let's go ahead and do just 10 in each classroom. That way we'll have the start of some classrooms here, so then we can label them junior classrooms and hire teachers for them. Maybe there won't be teachers on the first day, but that's just the way it is sometimes. We're going to have to accept that. Oh boy, this is going to be quite a trip here because I was not fully expecting that. Oh, we can maybe even afford some of these. I guess the desks are super cheap that we can afford to fill the classrooms in with all the desks that we might need. I don't know if we're going to need more than this. I really hope we don't, because this is going to be kind of bad if we do. And now we, of course, cannot afford to hire teachers, so this is going to be very, very interesting to see how this goes. But our builders should hopefully get on that as soon as they're done with everything else. I'm not really sure what they're working on right now. Oh, and there goes everybody. Apparently we needed a dismissal bell. Interesting. I'm going to go ahead and actually erase all of this right here because we already built that up, and we should probably go ahead and erase this side as well. We are, of course, going to continue building up our flooring as soon as we can, and it seems like maybe the workers are working on that, so they'll have to work on the classrooms after that. I won't give them any other jobs unless, I actually intend on hiring more people, but I really don't want to because right now we're making a nice, hefty profit, and that's going to be pretty good money each day, and that way, we can actually earn enough money to take care of our needs and continue building up this place to the proper school that it was meant to be. Who is the last person left on campus? Come on, you. Oh, they already left. Never mind. All right, so final exams are currently ongoing. Let's see how we do. We have, a D. Well, on the bright side, half of the sophomore class passed. I don't know what's wrong with our freshmen, though. It seems like maybe they got the worst teachers. I don't know. And over here, we can see the student results, who passed and who failed. What? How is a 73 a failure? How? Maybe these are Asian grades. I don't know. No offense to anybody, but anything below an A+ is considered to be an F to specific types of people. Anyway, let's continue on to the wait. How do we get an F? C and D does not average out to an F. Come on now. Alright, anyway, let's continue on to the next school year. Hopefully we can do a much better job. And what just happened? We just got money. What? Whoa, hello, money. We completed a grant somehow. Wait, how do we get more students? Uh-oh. Something happened. All right, I'm going to just grab that one right now. How did we get more students? Do we not get juniors? So it seems like we have 7 more freshmen than we can actually seat in our classroom. So we're going to have to add a few more desks in here, which is not ideal since I designed these to be specifically sized. That way we can have a proper cafeteria, honestly, because the cafeteria can only hold around 300 students, and if we have too many more than that, then things aren't going to work out so well for us. But hopefully we can get those desks in before much else so that we can actually see our students. And school's ready. Yes, I am well aware of that. They can please hurry that up. You're doing swell. There we go. All right, so please work on the classrooms, work on putting those desks in, so that way we won't leave any children out in the cold, especially now that we can actually hire teachers. Excuse me, what are you guys doing? Yes, please work on We really need to work on closing this wall off here so that the students won't keep filtering in through the back. It seems really weird. Oh boy. Yeah, we already have juniors here. All right, so let's go ahead and give these guys a teacher. I suppose we can go for maybe someone who's a 2-metal teacher. Let's see, who's the cheapest 2-metal teacher? That way they'll get maybe one of the better teachers here. I mean, we could probably just go for something like that, but do we really want to pay that much money for a teacher? Definitely not. Let's see, you're actually a little bit more expensive than some of the other ones. I don't think so. Maybe you? Yeah, I think you're okay. Sherry Blasey, welcome. You are the teacher there, and I'm sorry that your classroom does not have any flooring. That's just the way it is sometimes, okay? And some of your students are probably wandering around throughout the school. Oh yeah, look at all the juniors. They're just hanging over here like, I don't have anywhere to study. What am I supposed to do? And of course, their needs are going down because they have nobody to tell them what to do. Oh boy, so we better hurry up with building these classrooms, otherwise we're going to be stuck. How many workers do we currently have? We have a total of 6 workers. I'm going to go ahead and hire 4 more, even though it's not ideal. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we have 10 workers to maybe continue building up our school. Oosh, that could entail profits, but you know what? We can fire them when we need to, so that's not that big of an issue. Cooks, maybe we need to hire some more janitors and nurses as well, but first things first is... Wait, do we have... Oh... Or since we have enough desks for freshmen, I'm going to grab one and I'm going to take these guys away because clearly we have too many juniors just roaming the halls. We don't need any more right now. We need to just finish up their classrooms. Ooh, the classrooms are done. Proper. Okay, so let's go ahead to zones over here. We want to... This one is what? This one is 3-4. All right, so this is going to be 3-1. It's going to be a junior classroom. So let's go for 3-1. It looks like the middle one's the one that's not quite done yet. This one's going to be 3-2. And junior, and we can't edit this one quite yet because it's not done, right? So let's of course hire some teachers. We are going to go for some of the better teachers. Let's make sure that they're pretty cheap because again, I don't want to spend too much money here. And these are all, oh, maybe you're kind of affordable. You have a $100 more sign-on bonus, but that might be okay. Sure, we'll hire you for this one, and let's find more. Is anybody here actually cheap? Not you, not you. Oh boy, it seems to get a little bit more expensive here. Well, we're going to hire you then for this one here. Congratulations, you now have a job, and hopefully that means that our students will soon learn. Okay, there we go. We have our other classroom ready. Classroom 3-3. Let's go ahead and edit you to being a junior classroom 3-3, and hopefully soon we can actually see how many juniors we have here, because this is 0, but we know that's not true. We know that we do not have 0 juniors. We have plenty of juniors here, and they clearly need a place to learn. I don't know if our teachers are going to show up today. I really hope they do, because it feels weird, you guys. It just feels weird having these poor kids have nowhere here, and now we aren't really making much of a profit. It looks like we're going to have to grab some more students. I wonder if our classrooms are all empty, because this might be a lie, just like this is a lie. Clearly they have needs, and these... Oh, wait, what? Weird. So weird. Maybe they'll show up tomorrow? I don't know. But whatever the case, let's see. Of course, they still don't have enough food because we don't have a big enough lunchroom. So once... did lunch already end? I think lunch for everybody just ended. I'm not entirely sure, but whatever the case, let's go ahead and maybe start getting rid of this. Let's dismantle that door. Oh boy. Dismantle that door. Jeez, get out of the door, students, please. Dismantle that one, and that one is where the students are, so of course I cannot click on it. There we go, door dismantle. And as soon as those are dismantled, we'll just demolish the walls and make the whole area here into one big cafeteria. Now, the problem with this is that we made this cafeteria specifically sized. That way we can actually fit everybody. But now that we have extra students, I don't think that's going to work. I think we're going to have to make this whole room already just to make sure that we have enough space. So we'll have to see about that, though. Let's go ahead and take apart those walls so we can actually remake the cafeteria zone, because, of course, this is, well, basically no longer a cafeteria. Let's clear all that off, please and thank you. And the rest of those walls, there we go. So now we can actually make this into a... Let's just make it like that. All right, proper cafeteria? Cafeteria zone. There we go. All right, so that counts now. Let's go for a proper flooring, I suppose, since that's all that matters sometimes. And let's do it like that. One more transfer student is coming tomorrow just to fill in the rest of our spaces in the freshman classroom, since we only had 79, and we did add enough desks for 80 total freshmen. I hope that we don't have to do the same thing for any of the other classrooms, because that would not be ideal. Right, so over here, what we want to start doing is actually adding some more tables and chairs, because those are actually pretty important so that we can seat a lot more students. So let's go ahead and do something just like that. And of course, we want to also add some more of our food counters and plate counters, because that's where we're going to put our food, and it seems like normally we don't get much food these days, so yeah, this is going to help us out. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that how many we had over here? Yeah, we had 4. All right, works for me. Let's go ahead and do our benches as well. They are laying out the floors right now, and we got 1 transfer student. That wasn't that much money. We might need to start to bring in more students, but clearly our school might be getting a little bit too big for comfort. And that means I'm going to have to replan the whole thing. Oh boy. That's going to be loads of fun now, isn't it? It's going to be a challenge, but I am definitely up to the challenge. Anyway, plate counters. We're going to do the same thing we did over here, except we can place some bins right next to them, or we can place more plate counters. I don't know if we want to do that, or we can always just place some doors outside. But I'm going to leave it as is for now. Let's see. Do we have our teachers over here for once? Where the heck are the teachers? Okay, that's a problem. Let's see. Teachers, are you assigned? We do have a teacher assigned there. They just did not show up. And this classroom looks pretty empty. Maybe we do need some more juniors. But of course, I don't know how many juniors we have overall because it doesn't say. Or, wait, were they sick? It doesn't say anything about them being sick. This is weird. This is actually really, really weird. We can't see exactly how many juniors we have because, well, this thing isn't telling us, but it tells us that we actually have some freshmen here, so that works. You know, we got the extra freshmen, I should say. And let's see, what else do we want to change up? I suppose that what we can work on right now is actually finishing off our lunchroom here. So let's leave that room there for the door. Of course, we want to leave a room there for the door as well. And over here, I suppose we can have a door there. Let's just line it all the way up through there, and we want to maybe do the same thing over here. So it's gonna be like 2 spot, and then space, and then door, right? So it's gonna be like another 2. Is it 2 spot? Yeah, it's a 2 spot. All right, 2 spot there, spaces, and then. My bad. I messed that one up there. Let's go ahead and put the doors then, so I won't forget where they're supposed to go. Door there, and I believe there's supposed to be doors here as well. I really hope this is even, because sometimes I mess things up. It looks about right. Alright, so it might be good to actually expand this whole cafeteria, but right now I really hope that we have enough tables and chairs, because seating everybody for lunch is actually really, really important. Let's clear this off there, and hopefully, oh wait, lunch already happened. Well, that's something. Let's see. Okay, so our junior classrooms definitely do look empty. This one has absolutely nobody, but I do see some more juniors over here. Class 3-2. Oh. 3-4. Can you guys all please go to your classrooms like right now? We need to know how many of you there actually are. And of course they're roaming because they probably need to go to the bathroom, huh? Yeah, you're going to pee. All right. It also looks like we definitely need the restrooms up here because they're going like 5,000 miles away just to urinate. And of course they're going to miss class doing that. So, more toilets. So instead of maybe making this a toilet, we'll just make it a hallway into toilets and maybe even more classrooms if we really need to, because it seems like our situation here is a little bit dire. There are much more problems than I actually expected, especially since I did not expect to get a bunch of juniors that aren't accounted for, apparently. So that's definitely a big issue. And are we even getting money for them? We're not getting money for them. What are we doing teaching them then? Strange and not okay. Okay, so I reloaded the game and now we're able to see exactly how many students we actually have here. So now we know how many we can actually go ahead and get for transfer. So I actually have to write this down because I can't see exactly. We know we have enough space for 80, what do you call them? 80 freshmen. So I guess we're going to grab another 7, was it? 7, yeah. I don't really want to have 80 freshmen, but I mean, that's just the way it is right now, so we're going to have to accept that. We need a total of 72 sophomores. We only have 43, so we have to bring in 29 sophomores, and oh my gosh, 48 students are are absent due to sickness. Great. So let's bring in 29 sophomores, and now we know exactly the number of juniors we're missing here. So we're going to need to get ourselves some 36 juniors, so fair enough. Let's see, 36. Wait, those are the people that actually passed. Aha! I see how it does it. Okay. Now everything makes sense. This is how much money we should be getting once they come in 3 days. I wish I would have ordered them sooner, but the game wasn't updated, so how was I supposed to know, right? Anyway, now we probably should have enough cafeteria space for students since most of them are sick. Let's be real here. It's not ideal, but hey, you know what? It works for us, and we probably really do need to work on taking care of this place a little bit better so that it won't be so dirty. So let's bathroom tile this whole thing up so that way this room won't be so dirty, because that's actually very, very important. It seems like we don't actually have any tiles over there. So let's fill that up, and hopefully that's going to help us out a little bit. We did actually work on this hallway over here, so let's go. Excuse me? Am I clicking the wrong thing? What? Oh, man. I mean, it is an early access game, so bugs like that are understandable. But anyway, we are filling that up. That's good, that's good. And classrooms are, of course, not even close to filled because so many students are sick. We probably need a bigger clinic at this point with some more nurses, especially since it seems like so many students are sick. So we're going to hire 1, 2, and 3 more nurses so maybe they can take care of all the sick kids. And let's also go ahead and add in some more clinic beds because those are probably going to be super necessary, especially since, oh my gosh, we keep ending up with more sickness. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course some more chairs because they do seem to sit at the chairs when they're sick. Look at that. Yeah, they definitely do that. So this is going to help out maybe house some more sick children. I guess I'll leave that one blank so that way they can actually walk to the back rows. And that should be good for now. That definitely gives us enough staff maybe and enough places to lay our sick children down so they will no longer be sick. Nothing that we can do is maybe add some more flooring in certain places. Obviously, that one is all floored up, so we don't have to worry about that. We probably have to worry about this one a little bit because maybe our janitors are bringing dirt through the rest of the place, and that's not good. And, I have to wonder if the students are actually tracking dirt through here as well, because that's definitely a concern. So what we're going to do is just fill this out with that since we do have some money to work with, and maybe in a few days we'll get even more money to work with. So let's go ahead and fill that out, and of course the classrooms are pretty important, so let's just put some concrete tile in there as well. That way, again, no more dirt tracking because it seems like that's become a pretty big problem. And is there a lot of trash in there? We might need a few more janitors, you guys, just because it seems like they're kind of ignoring the trash situation, and that's also not okay. So, to make sure that we have enough janitors that actually have enough space over here, let's go ahead and put down some tables. The bright side, though, is that we're still making some money, and once we get the rest of our students, we should be better off. So let's go ahead and do something like this, like that, and of course, let's hire 4. 1, 2. Did I hire 2? 2, 3, 4. Is that good? Janitors, we're good. Okay, we're good, and hopefully we won't get that many sick students today. If we do, then, well, my efforts aren't really yet realized, so I guess we're gonna have 71. 70, they're not gonna learn anything. We're gonna fail hardcore. Yeah, it looks like we're really not taking care of their needs. Like, most of the freshman class would be missing if it was all just freshmen being sick. This isn't okay. Okay, so we need to take care of their needs a little bit better. The sophomores are getting better care than anybody else. Oh my gosh. It's always the sophomores who are better off than everybody. No wonder they're succeeding, but the juniors should be a little bit better off in terms of subjects because they do have the better teachers, but it seems like that's not the case. Also, I'm not so sure why the freshmen are suffering when they have the easier access to the toilets, but maybe we don't have enough toilets. But right now, we also don't have enough money, so they're going to have to deal with what they have, because clearly, we cannot afford anything better for them, so they're just going to have to accept it. Let's go ahead and clear off all these areas there, so that we won't have all of our planning in. I suppose what we can do is maybe the teachers are stressed. Maybe that's the case. How much are these desks? 150. We can add a few more desks in here, I suppose, for our teachers. That way they can have some nice places to just chill for a little bit and not get angry at our students, right? Maybe that's going to help out. And maybe we can even floor it up so that they'll not track dirt outside. And, oh boy, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, but hopefully that's going to help out a little bit. I don't know. I am definitely willing to try anything at this point, but clearly our little worker bees, I should say, are very slow to build things, so they need to... Where the heck are they all? Oh, they were in the... Wait, now you're just chilling in the club room. They're actually having social activities right now instead of doing their jobs. Isn't your social activity considered like when you go home, like, with the rest of the students? Huh? Yeah, go work. Go work. I'm pretty sure you guys have more than enough to do. And are they actually doing their jobs? Of course they're... I don't see any of them working. They're just chilling here having lunch and whatnot. Okay, well, it looks like we need reform for our workers. Either that or they need to get fired ASAP. Okay, so what I didn't see was that the workers were actually working on this over here. So that's why they were basically doing, well, that's why it looked like they were doing nothing. So yeah, we did give them a pretty big job, so they're going to be busy for quite some time. For some reason, the janitors aren't emptying the bins, which is a little bit worrisome since these bins have been full for quite some time. So we're probably going to have to add a lot more bins into the cafeteria overall, but that has to happen later on because... This is not going to be a good year at all. This is really not going to be a good year, especially since we didn't exactly plan for there to be juniors, but now we're going to have to plan for there to be seniors as well once we get to day 12. So, I mean, hopefully these transferees are coming in. Yes, they're coming in tomorrow, so we should get a nice chunk of change. That way we can actually do these classrooms and make sure that the cafeteria is fully outfitted. That way we'll have more than enough room for our students. Also, another issue is probably making the male toilets a little bit bigger since we clearly need some more utilities over here. So let's go ahead and try doing that. Wait, this is toilet. Oh no! What the? I don't know what I just pressed. But this should be the female toilet. Why is this shared? This is not okay. That's females only. Oh boy, that's... Oh, I remember why we did that. We did this so that the workers will actually work in there. So fair enough. Alright, so we're gonna need some more, maybe sinks? Because sinks definitely help with hygiene. So let's try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be careful with the money. 6. Whew. Okay, and that's gonna suck out some of our profit because that's usually what happens once we add more toilets and sinks, and that's getting a little bit messy in there. So we're probably going to also have to put some bins in here. That way there won't be so much mess, and it seems like the janitors take forever to clean up messes. But hopefully our workers will get over here sometime soon. I know that I gave them such a big job that they just have nothing else to do. Maybe I should just hire more workers, but right now that's probably not the most practical thing. On the bright side, though, tomorrow is going to be a grand day, you guys. It's going to be the best day since we're going to have so many more students to take care of. Today is the day, you guys. Today is the day when we're going to get a ton more students come in, which means we're also going to get a ton more money. We also might have a ton more absence because the school is dirty, and it seems like our poor students have actually not had a chance to, well, heal up. So now we can go ahead and grab this other grant. We have so much money to work with. This is actually really, really nice. So now we can, let's see, anybody sick? Anybody sick at all? I don't see anybody being sick. Oh, 35. That's not that bad compared to the last few days, honestly. Those days were actually really bad. But now we should have these classrooms at or near capacity, which is going to be nice. And the workers are almost done with the flooring, finally. So that means we'll be able to soon finish up with maybe the restrooms. I don't know, but we do have plenty of money now, so we can go ahead and do even more work. So the first thing that I want to do is add some stuff to... Actually, no. We're going to need the classrooms because we're at day 8. So first thing, I guess, we're going to go ahead and put in the rest of these classrooms and maybe put in this hallway over here just because we're going to need it. I mean, let's be real here. We're going to need definitely more toilets. It's just not okay. They have to travel so far away. And those toilets are just going to be strictly for our younger students. That way, they can actually take care of all their toilet needs without having, to deal with too many people using the toilets at the same time, right? And we, of course, need some doors over here. So let's go ahead and put some doors as well. One door. Man, they're so dirty. Everybody's so dirty. Like, what the heck? Yeah, you're wandering the hallways. Please go for lunch. Like, the floors are now in here. You don't have to worry about anything. It's not super dirty. It's gonna be pretty nice. Come on, kids. You can do better than that. Seriously. And you're, of course, still going through all of the bathrooms just to get the heck out. Nothing surprises me. They're kids anyway. Oh, boy. Alright, let's go ahead and clear this out there, and ta-da, we should be good. It looks like they finished all the floors, so they should be working on everything else. It looks like they're working on the floors there. They did everything. Oh, geez, my bad. I don't know why I zoomed in so close. They finished this. Nice. I think what I missed here was actually the last sink, so let's go ahead and put our last sink in here. That way we can remove this, and maybe the janitors can do a better job of cleaning up everything, because It looks like maybe this is part of the tiling. No, it's not. That's actually the dirt, so we might need more janitors overall. I mean, we're making like, what, 10,000, close to 10,000 per day. It's okay. I think we're okay. What I want to do, though, after this is all built up and ready to go, which means that we're actually going to have to do all of the classroom stuff, we're going to build up the rest of the computer room. That way our students can have fun, because they're honestly not having very much fun at all. They're kind of bored with life and things are not going well for them, so we want to make sure that we give them some kind of enrichment. That's basically what they need right now, so they can stop maybe missing school, so they can stop being sick, because I guess apparently not having fun makes you sick. I don't know. But it seems like it might be one of those factors, and that is not okay with me. So let's go ahead and line up our rooms here with proper desks. There we go. And same thing all the way throughout, so we can finally hire some teachers for our would-be seniors. I don't know how many juniors are going to pass, since currently it just looks like our sophomores are doing a great job. Our juniors, not so much, and our freshmen, definitely not. So the freshmen are probably going to get held back again, which honestly doesn't surprise me that much. Even though, we should be doing a better job of teaching them properly. Maybe it's just because they have really bad teachers, or because they're always missing school. Whatever the case, though, we're going to have to take care of it eventually. All right, there we go. So we have that in, and I suppose we can even go for our bins here, because we still have plenty of money. Oh, that's a desk, isn't it? My bad. Bins. We said bin. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. Okay, so it looks like the workers are already on that. That's good. That's definitely good. Gotta make sure that we have our flooring in here. 26. Okay, that's even better. Although if they're all freshmen, then that's not really that much better, is it? It's definitely gonna be a problem. I know. I'm complaining a lot about the freshmen just because, well, I'll show you in a second. I'll show you guys in just 1 second while I finish that up. There we go. So, freshmen. History, art, PE, science, not good. Maybe their teachers are well versed in math and languages, which is why they're doing well. As for our sophomores, wait. Oh, it seems like we screwed them up by actually bringing in more sophomores. My bad. And the juniors, oh, yeah. Our situation here is not okay, but we're trying to do better. Motivation might not be high, but it'll get higher pretty soon. The library is very limited. Look at that. They're all like taking books from the bookshelf, and they all have to put it back at the same bookshelf. That's actually really sad. So I do want to get some more bookshelves in there, but of course, the classrooms are the most important thing. So now that we have this one done over here, we're going to go ahead and label this one. I suppose this one's going to be 4-4, and this one's going to be for seniors. And this one here is going to be 4-3, and also for seniors, and 4-2. So now all we have to do for these is, hire the teachers, because clearly we want to have world-class teachers for these poor seniors who are about to go to college and might not even do well, because clearly our students are very, very poor learners or something. I don't know. But we have to help them somehow, and that's going to be our job to do that. I think, though, to make sure that they learn well and are, pretty healthy, we might have to hire some more janitors, because it looks like our janitor situation here is not okay. So let's go ahead and hire. How many do we have right now? We have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know that cuts into our profits big time, but this school needs to be clean. Otherwise, we are going to be super screwed, especially with the students always getting sick and never quite learning. That's really not what we need here. And maybe some more sinks, although, as you saw, once we put in the sinks, we kind of started losing money, so that's never good. Yeah, it's this stuff over here, so we have to be very, very cautious about how big we make these restrooms. Otherwise, we're gonna have bigger problems than what we expect. But for now, I think we're doing an okay job. We might just make the toilets over here very, very small. That way we won't have to worry too much about utilities, because it seems like utilities are a massive cost that we can really not afford to incur. And, well, I would like to make as much money as is possible without wasting too much of it on useless utilities, right? Right? Am I the only one here? Anyway, on to the next day. Okay, so now that we actually have all the walls in here put in, we can actually make this whole room a cafeteria. So I'm going to go ahead and dismantle these doors, and we're also going to demolish the walls, so that way we can make this all a proper cafeteria. I know right now it's going to be yelling at me like, oh my god, I'm not a cafeteria zone. Relax, it's going to be okay. Oh, we didn't even put flooring there. Well, we're going to have to put flooring there in a second. 84! 84 students are sick. Okay, yeah. We need to take care of them, like, right now. Why is that door still there? I'm pretty sure I said dismantle that. Like, please. Please and thank you, okay? And let's see. Zone edit. We're going to remove the zone. And, of course, we're going to rebuild that as soon as somebody gets rid of that door. Because I think we need to get rid of the door. Alright, and now we have a big cafeteria zone right there. Let's floor it up so that way we'll have this looking kind of right. There we go. Did that count? Oh, come on. Okay, that didn't count because we'd only, we covered red areas, and it won't accept that for some reason. There we go, there, and I suppose right through here, and here. I really hope that's everything because I don't want to miss a spot. It feels weird when you miss a spot, okay? Oh boy, 84 students are sick. That's never good. Let's see, how are they doing? Health is in the yellow. Green. Okay, so I think it's mostly juniors who might be missing out. Or maybe it's just because the sick students are out that the health is so high right now. I don't know. Whatever the case, though, we probably should be hiring teachers who are better at most things or who are okay at everything because language and math seems to be the subjects at which these students excel in. Although that's okay, I would like for them to be good at everything, and clearly that's not going to happen anytime soon. But I just saw lunch happen, and not everybody got a place to sit and got their food, so that's also a big issue. We need to expand this right now. Let's go ahead and do that as soon as possible. That way we can have enough food counters, enough plate counters, and so on, so that our students will have a very successful lunchtime, basically. Even though this is going to cost us an arm and a leg, you know what? It's going to be worth it. Any expense for our poor sick students, because I really, really feel bad that I'm making them all sick. And maybe you can add more trash cans. That way we can, oh, that is not okay. That way we can make sure that they're throwing away their trash and not actually tracking it all throughout the school and into the bathrooms, because I did see a lot of trash in the bathrooms, and that was not okay either. Alright, so it's dismissal time again. That means we are coming upon, well, the day when we'll next be doing exams, and makes me a little bit Wait, are these kids eating without a bench? Do they not need these? You guys, I think I found... Wait, that might be a bug, though. That might just be a bug. I thought I found maybe a nice little feature here, but that might also be a bug. I don't know. If only, you guys. Alright, so let's go ahead and erase all of this now that we have all of our tables in there. And of course, we're going to need to put the rest of our food counters out, just because it seems like we can only store a certain amount of food in these places. So what I want to do with the plate counters, I suppose we'll leave those open. We'll place some other plate counters. Jeez, like right there. And then maybe we'll start with... No, I think I'll just line up the walls with bins instead, because we're going to need quite a few plate counters anyway. Oh, boy. We're going to need quite a few plate counters anyway, because the students clearly leave their plates on the tables. Maybe the plate counters are full. I don't know. But whatever it is, we cannot accept that. So let's just do something like that. And maybe we don't need this many, but you know what? It's okay. Like I said, no expense is too much for our poor sick students. So let's go ahead and just... maybe line up a few bins here. Did I just put that one the wrong way? My bad. There we go. And some more bins over on here. And of course, oh, we can't have a bin in the corner because, of course, there's a door right there. So we're going to just do the bins maybe along the way here. And maybe this is going to be good. I don't know, but I really hope it works for us, because we cannot handle trash all over the place. We are going to, of course, need some more workers as well, because our kitchen might not be as efficient as it could be. So we're going to go ahead and just line this up with... Not that. Some more of these guys. And do we need more stoves? I really don't think so, but we do need some more cooks. So how many cooks do we currently have? We have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that 20? That's 20. All right, so we have 20 cooks, 20 genders. Maybe this is going to help us. I really don't know, but we'll have to see in the next episode, because that is it for this episode of Academia School Simulator. If you enjoyed, hit that like button to show your support, and do subscribe if you already haven't. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.